guys, it's me. Welcome, MicheleMarieDalene. It is, of course, Thursday is Litha. Today is Litha. I mistakenly was going to do a video and said, yes, it was Litha. It's today. And, of course, it's going to be getting warm, which is expected for this time of year. Today I wanted to show you something, because... first of all, it's another handheld shot because I wanted to show you that one of the last times I used to come home to my house to upload videos because I don't carry the charger cord with me. I have the cord with me today, only because it's gonna be getting hotter. So once it gets hotter, it'll be easier to keep the phone charged whenever I can sneak a couple of kilowatts from an outlet. Kilowatt hours, wherever I am. But, what's going on, obviously, is my phone is getting old, and the battery is, getting tired. And unfortunately, Apple, because you decided to put the battery inside the phone in a way that was not easily replaceable, I can't replace the battery, so it kind of sucks. And now you're going to charge me $80 to replace the battery, which I think is a little bit unfair. By the way, for those of you who are actually interested to know, you can now trade your older phones in towards a down payment for a new iPhone 5 and probably the 5S when it comes out. The problem is that the iPhone 5 and 5S will not work with the PowerPC version of iTunes 10.6.3, which is the last officially supported iTunes for the PowerPC architecture. So which means that you basically would be screwed, and you might as well just go ahead and just get a better phone, and maybe this supports Android. You're still screwed, but at least you're not screwed in the same way of finding out that you can't even send your photos to your phone without basically getting ready to throw a temper tantrum. And then the point is that for the iPhone 5 and 5S, the technology is a little bit better with the new lightning connectors, but I wanted to show you the cord from my existing iPhone 3GS and some things that this is the Griffin cord. I'm going to just show you. I did a review on this some time ago, but I didn't really get a chance to really give you a once over on this cord. So let me just show you the cord really quickly here. This is a connector. It looks the same as every other connector on the cord here. Let's get some good light here. You can see it says Griffin on it. You see it's got two tanks on the side that you squeeze in to release it. So otherwise it locks in place with a click. And then of course you got the other end that plugs into the power cube. The problem that I noticed is that maybe because of my cats or whatever, you got this nick. What I did was I took some electrical twist tie, which kind of makes it kind of nice and made it kind of like an armored reinforcement. It really kind of works. I'd like to do that to the whole cord just for the hell of it. That is to take this type of material and just wrap it all the way up the cord so that my cats can't do any damage to it. This is a really nice idea to armor your cord. I really kind of like that idea a lot. Griffin decided to keep with some of the standard Apple concepts of having short string reliefs. This is a little longer than the standard Apple cord, but this is really kind of still a little short. This is a molded on connector. Very nice connector. I like the connector. It really does hold up very well. This cord has been a pretty good cord. This is a generic power cube. This is not necessarily Apple one, but you can see you got your typical US mains on the one side and your USB connector on the other side. Really not a big deal. Kind of cool. So this cord is 2 meters long. Actually, this is a 3 meter one. I'm sorry, this is a 1 meter cord, not a 2 meter cord. They do make it certainly is longer. Let's plug it into the power cube here. Yeah, this is definitely a 1.5, maybe 1.5 meter long cord. You can see it stretches all the way down here to there. Unfortunately, we'll not reach the power socket over there in the corner, but from here. But it will, charge your phone for you. So, as I said, I like the lock-in-place feature. I think that is really nice. What Griffin had done with that cord, so it's a plus. But if you do not have an iPhone 5, or if you're more than likely 5S, this cord is the better of the cords because this does have a miniature PC board inside, and the soldering and the wiring is soldered to that PC board instead of just trying to solder to the individual pins on the cord. So, yeah, that's a better cord anyway. But anyway, next few days is going to get hot. I just want to get back to the forecast and explain to you that it's going to be by Tuesday, it's going to be back in the upper 20s into the low 30s, which means that it's going to be a day to kind of just stay in place and do one thing instead of walking around the house. Let me just show you something right now since I've got a few minutes here. Every now and then I forget to do this.
Wow, we got a lot of stuff
Here's
today.
the menu.
See that?
And you'll see we have pork shredded sandwich.
Pork pull sandwiches.
Yeah, okay.
Macaroni salad. Turkey open face sandwiches. Green salad. Cookies.
Yeah.
Sloppy Joe. Ham salad. Chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah. By the way, George, you want to say hi to the people?
Why don't you just throw away? You just sprayed me.
Anyway, he's one of the people that works here at the SIP Kitchen. He's very active in the community, and of course, so there you go. What's for lunch today? So why don't you come on down?
I do.
And hang on out. Oh, yeah, we'll see you here. And stuff like that. As far as the Griffin cord, I have to tell you, I think it's probably one of the better of the older 30-pin cords. So if you need one, stay away from the Chinese knockoffs. This is a better cord for you. It's basically, I paid some pretty good money for it. It's already survived a kitten, which has basically been trying his best to destroy it. So that's it. Oh, by the way, I'm also very glad that last night's situation with the grand reopening of the Eclipse Salon went well, pretty good. I think it came out pretty good. Unfortunately, I lost some sound in the very first video, and so obviously instead of throwing it in the garbage outright, since I did I decided to use where I had the camera pointing at the banner, so that at least you can see what the video is about, which saved me a little bit of time to explain that. We actually we did go between the two sides of the shop, the salon and the barbershop. That's where a lot of the quiet part of the house was, the barbershop, and the noisy part, where the people and the food was, is the salon. So that's where, of course, Jessica and Keith were in. If I had to give myself a letter grade between A+ and F, I'd have to say it's about a B-, only because I think it was a little bit choppy. But then again, I did lose some of my B-roll, so I ended up basically having to make do with what I had. These phones are great for a lot of things, but because they do not have directional microphones, that are very sensitive, and you can aim them specifically straight down the meatball. It makes sometimes doing things like that in the wrong environment. Like that place was definitely not the right environment for an interview. It was very noisy in there. You had people walking around, you had people eating, talking, and things like that. So I couldn't really easily denoise it. If I tried, I probably would have chopped up the interviewers' voices, including mine, because that's the way denoising works. Denoising works best when you're using it with things like background noise, like air conditioners and fans like that. So to try to use it with that video would probably not have been so great. And besides, I wanted to have people hear the background noise because I wanted people to know that it wasn't a fair thing. It wasn't just me. And the interviewee in a quiet environment, which it wasn't, because it was a party. So, but don't forget to keep us abreast if you like the videos or what have you. I would definitely like to let me know. Also, I made a mistake when I gave you Lumi's tiny URL yesterday. In the sense that it also has a last name, so it's http://www.tinyurl.com/LUMIFINISTRA. That's her complete tiny URL. It's not just Lumi. I did try to make one with her for just the name Lumi, and I couldn't, because that URL actually already existed to somebody else. So, there you go. I don't know who it links to, but whoever they are, you know what? Might be worthwhile checking out too. So, anyway, that's it. So, don't forget to like and share, and I will see you all soon. Okay? Bye-bye.